live on YouTube and live on Telegram. So we on Telegram, we should go over to Facebook, follow up the live stream, like, share, comment. The comments, the shares, the likes, you can't underestimate the value it gives to what we do here every day. And that's how we collaborate to make SWIFTtrip go um, massively viral. When you share, when you comment, first you comment, and then the people you share to will review those comments, and it's going to give them feeling of this thing has value for us, and that will prompt them to watch it. But if you just share like that and there are no reviews by you on it, I think they would not be so willing to go through the content you're sharing to them. So your comments, your likes, your share is very, very useful to the progress of why we're here. So thank you so much, and I appreciate us for that share. So Angelina Jolie, how are you doing? Can you unmute your mic? Is that the Angelina Jolie of Hollywood, or a friend of ours that has named as a nickname Angelina Jolie? You can unmute your mic. Let's hear from you today. How are you doing? Mr. Ezekiel, how are you doing? Your mic is open. Angelina Jolie, we're happy to connect with you. Good morning. Um, Hope the family is doing great today.
Very good. Yes, sir. I'm on my way.
You're on your way to where? Okay, to the work, to office. The network is breaking. So hearing your voice, I'm hearing a male voice behind the name Angelina Jolie. Thank you very much for joining us today, and I believe that's your first time. We have another friend with us today, Angie. How you doing, Angie? Can we hear from you? You can unmute your mic. You are allowed to speak. How are you doing today? Okay, network still not allowing you to connect with us. I want to share my screen with you, and it's going to be thrilling to give you all that we have for you today. And always, when you hear about SWIFTtrip, the first thing that comes to your mind is transportation. And today, you will have a good feel of the information we'll be giving to you. All right, we're about starting up, and I want to confirm if you can see my screen on the Telegram call. And I'd like to hear from Ambassador Chukwemeka. Can you hear my? Can you see my screen, boss?
Yes, boss.
Thank you
I can
very
see.
much.
It's clear.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you for that. Okay. Um, Let me. The friend who was supposed to speak was unable to speak. Angelina Jolie said she's, or he's rather, heading to the office. And we've prayed, we've introduced the presence of the Holy Spirit, and I have introduced myself also as Honorable Richard Tenadi, the founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip. As always, it's always a great time talking about SWIFTtrip, because if you have ever followed through with our presentations on SWIFTtrip, you would know that this has a lot of value to give to you. A lot of value. It's not just about being part of SWIFTtrip. The information you get here every single day it's definitely going to improve you in every aspect of your life if you decide to implement this information in the things you love to do. As you know, most times I don't speak just maybe following through with the slide. What is Swift Trip, this and that, and those outlined. I most times talk about the things of the mind that definitely has the capacity to improve the standard of our lives. I'm getting a feedback from Mr. Ezekiel. You can mute your mic, Mr. Ezekiel, before I do it for you. Mute your mic, sir. Thank you very much. All right. So, first and foremost, you need to understand that SWIFTtrip is a very massive agenda, a vision that when people out there hear, many tend to say it's not going to be possible. People that are not yet very developed in maybe the capacity of the mind, they tend to just think that every great thing starts just like that. When they see something massive that has happened, they tend to think it's all appeared. And you find them celebrating great success, but they would never be able to relate with the process which gave birth to that massive success. And that's why you find people always eager to be successful, eager to become powerful, eager to become great. And that eagerness there's no problem with being eager for greatness. But the thing that always takes people lower than they were before they ventured into some things is the character of impatience. Impatience. And in the other way, we say being hurry to actualize or accomplish um, greatness. So, whatever you lay your hands to do, it's not just about doing it with all your might. You must be able to have that character, build that character rather, of patience. It's not something, you don't need to be born with it. You just have to grow into it. You have to learn it. You have to cultivate it. It's the key to success. You would get so many speakers maybe out there trying to teach you about success, and they would term it the secret of success. And if you encounter that training or you go through those books, you discover there is no secret. There's no secret. The things we call secrets are those things very common around us. They are so common that we almost neglect them. Are you with me? So common that we tend to neglect those things. So, patience is one of those keys that guarantees massive success. So the day you get to hear about SWIFTtrip, from that day, begin to build the character of patience in you. So let's see how this whole thing transforms us today. I'll be sharing, and as I'm talking about it, in one or two ways, I'll be chipping about how Okay. So I think I would need the other um get me the battery so you can hear me. All about the guide would take you through what SwiftTrip is, where we are, how the customers would benefit, and how the owners would benefit. So, what's SwiftTrip? It's a Web 3.0 decentralized eco-chain enterprise, a robust platform for robust services. And we'll say this is the next level e-taxi app that will make you a trillionaire. You believe it, you will live in it. You don't believe it, you would see us accomplish it. So rather than being an observer, ensure you're part of this global agenda. We're building this on the most recent innovation of technology of the internet space, which is the Web 3.0. So you have to just go make your research and see where we're coming from, the Web 1, the Web 2, and today the Web 3. So SwiftTrip is not um, a platform coming to build in the past. And we need to understand that whatever has been built in the past can always be updated to recent technologies. So when we've built this, the moment we launch, the fact is if we don't ensure we get better, we will soon pass away with the past. Is somebody with me? So it's not something that it's done and then we say we've accomplished it, we then relent. There is no destination here. Are you with me? No destination. It's a journey. The day you say I have arrived, that's the day you begin to drop. Oh. So there is nothing like I have finally got there. Mm-mm. You keep getting better. You keep moving. You keep getting better. That's how you stay on top of the game. So you want to know more about the blockchain, the decentralized um, operations of any organization? Just try to go study more about the blockchain, more about the decentralized, and you would get to know more about that. But understand that this is a very robust platform. We're building for robust services, and our core services that we're here to accomplish is number one, the aviation, the e-taxi, the e-commerce, the logistics, and the hospitality. Um, I believe you can hear me on the Telegram. I'm getting a feedback that the network is disrupting the audio on Telegram. So sorry about that. I would like to hear from Ambassador Chukwemeka. Can you still see me on the screen? And then can you hear my audio? Whomever is available can speak as well. Maybe if network has taken anyone out.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Yes.
It's clear enough. All right, so the aviation. SwiftTrip Airways, powered by Swiftify, aviation business. We're not the first to come accomplish this. There are so many companies already doing that, and we have some logo representations here of the airpiece. We have Eric. We have so many others. If I mute your mic, you just keep talking and talking and talking and counting all the way. And then we see the SwiftTrip powered by Swiftify, the e-taxi business. Uber boats are already into this niche, and it's a massive industry. Then we have the Swift Mats powered by Swiftify. This is an e-commerce business. Amazon is massively doing well. Jumia is doing awesome well. So many others out there. And we are not the first coming to accomplish this. So let me take you back to the aviation. And when people see this part of it, they always say, they tend to say it's capital intensive. Are you sure it's going to happen? These airplanes parked on this was it built by spirits? We're not even coming out to say we want to build aircrafts. We're coming to park aircraft that has been built. The people who built it then, aren't they people? So I wonder why people give themselves limitations. You set a boundary for your own self that you are unable to come out from or to cross. A limitation, a limit that you fix, you can't go get over it. Isn't that it's tragic? Or I don't know. I don't know. Let's become a great people, my people. Let's become a great people. The e-taxi, the e-commerce, then the logistics. When people buy and sell over here, people are asking also why a market in the space of transportation. Why the market? Do you know that whenever you buy something in the online market space, the next thing that follows is how do I deliver that thing to the person who has bought it? Have you thought about that? And that is massive business in the e-commerce space. Please go do your research. You discover that the e-commerce is about 20 times bigger than the aviation business. And then third-party companies like the DHL are making massive wealth by helping these companies to deliver their products. But in SWIFTtrip, we need no third-party company. We deliver our products ourselves. SWIFTtrip. It's amazing. And then we have the Swift Homes, powered by Swiftify, a hospitality business. We have some logos representing here: Transcorp Heating, Chevron. There are Golden Tulips. There are so many others, so many, that if I mute your mics to speak, you just keep talking and talking and talking about this. Don't miss this. This part of the Swift Homes, which is powered by Swiftify, has taken away the strandedness from the customers of SWIFTtrip, who will be taking our aviation services to any country that SWIFTtrip is in operation. As you arrive, you won't be looking for a good hospitality service. You already know that the company that took you there has a massive outfit that will take care of your needs. And then we have the okay, let me just go forward now to see how, if SWIFTtrip has gone live, and how we have scheduled the launch of SWIFTtrip. So has SWIFTtrip gone live? All of these services you've encountered today, are they in operation? No, SWIFTtrip is currently at its development / vision phase. Take note, vision phase. The vision phase. And if we're in the vision phase, that means we are talking to visionaries, persons that would be able to see, persons that will be able to understand that this greatness right before us must be built. Is somebody hearing me? It must be built. We're not talking to persons who have been so used to maybe gambling that they don't want to hear anything about let's build. All they want to know, all they want to hear is they will ask you, sir, they pay. Once you tell them, no, it's in the vision stage, I beg, no, when they launch, I'll be there. Even the one where don't they pay, sir, ma, na people build them. The foreigners. I am a Nigerian and I just spoke Nigerian English. So if you've ever heard yourself asking that question, it's time to change. It's time to start thinking in line of persons who are world changers, visionaries, persons who are able to see what others aren't seeing. You must have that eye of an eagle in the realm of the spirit to be able to go, and then the courage to tread the path of uncertainty. You don't need to be so sure. Is there anyone who can be so sure about something that is unseen and you go for it? So before you can make anything massive happen, number one, have that eye of an eagle in the realm of the spirit, which is the realm of imagination. And number two, have the courage to be able to tread the path of uncertainty. If you don't, you would live life being tossed by circumstances. Great people are not tossed by circumstances. Great people make circumstances. Are you with me? What kind of life do you want to live? You can make it. Let's build. And we're calling together persons who are ready to build. Are you ready to build? Come, let's make it happen. You're not ready to build? Allow us to build it. We owe you no argument. We owe you no explanation. So long you say it's not going to be possible, sir, ma, behind us, we keep moving forward. You see it's possible, enter the train and let's move. Then those who want to be so sure, they will come back some years later, and the day you told them about it, it will look just like yesterday, and you have become an owner of an airport. Then, when it was just by the voice, mouth talk, they laughed at you, they mocked at you. Soonest, someone is regretting. Don't be that one that wanted to be so sure. The day you see the airport, you see it, SWIFTtrip crested on an aircraft. Now you say, I am so convinced, oh, this thing is working. Sir, you have missed it. Ma, you can no longer own it. The persons who went in courageously to pull out that thing from that vision, they were uncertain, but finally they had made it certain to the eye of everyone. It is over. You cannot have it anymore. Already the stake is going. The stake opportunity is going out. Soonest we'll be talking about the nodes. Today, what's the price today? Let's go see our website. For you on Telegram, I think we have the website written there. So let's see. I would guide you. Let me share the Telegram. You want to get access to us on Telegram? It's very easy. Just go on Telegram. Find our chat SWIFTtrip, and then you would see www.seedinvest.swifttripcampaign.com. You can see it on my screen right there. And when we click it, it takes us straight to the website. And when we go to the website, we'll see what the price is today. And we have 66,500 in Nigerian currency, and we have 66.50 cents, $66.50. Let me see. I think the Telegram viewers are not seeing this. I'm showing. Let me know why. Just a minute. I'm going to help you. It should be my screen I would share to give you that, so you can see everything I see here. Alright, I take you back to Telegram. Click on the seedinvest or swifttripcampaign.com, and now you can see what I see. Okay, so it's just in my nature to ensure I carry everybody along. So to those who are already getting it on the Facebook already, sorry, I took you back. And how to subscribe to everything you've heard today is very easy. On the website, you see the account number you pay to. Nigerian account is there. USD, pounds, and euro. Make this payment to the company account and get yourself registered immediately. Immediately. There is no time. It's not waiting for anyone. You with me, right? It's not waiting for anyone. So let me take you back to the stakeholder slot, and then you see what's going on over there. Beautiful. Now, the node, you had now a promo price that it's selling today for 66,500 naira. Few days from now, it's going to be $67, approximately 67,000 naira. We convert and we just keep a tie on 1,000 naira. It's counting gradually, just adding 50 cents. You would think it's small. You would think it's wasting time. But regardless of who joined today, regardless of who didn't join, it will change when it's supposed to change. It's just waiting for those who will be opportune to get it at the early stage. It will hit $100, and then that will be untied. That's 1,000 naira, which is tied rate. People will have to pay the actual dollar price. So by then, we won't be making mention of naira. We'll just be focused on the dollars. And once that happens, it hits $100. You see the level 1 to level 7. You will no longer have access to it. You are a stakeholder. You are a stakeholder. You can't upgrade to another level of another stake. Maybe you are a base and you now have interest to become a deluxe. Keep the money. The opportunity is gone. You are a node holder. You want to become a deluxe owner. You can't become a deluxe owner anymore. But now, why the promo is counting 50 cents every 72 hours, the promo of the stake is still opened. Get it while you can. A person now who is seeing the deluxe for $128,000, approximately 128 million naira, that person will feel he's doing the CEO or the company good when he or she is coming with that fund. Only will the person realize that few weeks from now, when that door is closed, you will bring the money. Maybe you don't want to send it. You will bring it by cash. The company will take just $100 and give you back the balance out of $128,000. Keep it. It's closed. You can only become now a node holder. And people will be out there saying, I hope the CEO won't run away with people's money. Let me check. Let me analyze. Let me check CEO's background. You can't read the lines or the handwriting on the wall. It's only one person. You can't have two nodes. So you say, I want to, okay, since only node I can buy, can I buy as many nodes I can? No, one. So you see that in this thing we're pursuing, we don't need any connection to a trillionaire or a billionaire. People will be cracking their brain. Which big man will I meet? Hello, you are the big man that SWIFTtrip needs. Are you with me? Say, broadcast it to influencer. Do it to influencer. You are the influencer we need. Which other influencer are you looking for, please? Oh, you don't know you are an influencer. People will say, I don't know how to talk. Influence your community. Influence everybody around you with your voice. You are an influencer. They born anybody born influence. You build it. I don't know where we learned this learned helplessness from. Just learn it that if person no help you, you cannot make impact. Who said it? Every other person are campaigning and making success out of the campaign process of SWIFTtrip. But for you, you are wondering what's happening. Nothing is happening. Just change the mindset. That's why the Bible says the creation is waiting for the manifestations of the sons or children of God. Your manifestation is awaited for. Manifest. Manifest. You are that influencer, sir. Somebody will come and say, I have a strategy. I wonder why the CEO is not doing like other people. Other people would have paid all the influencers out there. You are an influencer. We are paying you. Do it. You are an influencer. Become an influencer if you feel you are not already an influencer. What special thing is anyone influencing that you can't influence? Just change the mindset of you need someone before you rise. No, no. Rise and shine. Rise and shine. You are that light that can't be hidden. I'm speaking to someone's mind today. You are that light. It's shining so bright. Maybe you have hidden it since under a bucket. But today you are hearing that it cannot be hidden. Climb that hill. Stay up that mountain and shine and let the world see the brightness of your light. And they will give glory to your Father. I don't know why I went into that realm, but the person I talked to, congratulations if you caught the light of what you just received. When we SWIFTtrip go live, all of the things you've heard, I took you to the subscription level so you get to understand the did I even make mention of that, please? Let's come back. Give me the slide, media. As you can see, we have two kinds of subscribers. Level 1 to level 7 are stakeholders. The level 8 are called node holders. Everybody are shareholders. I can call us subscribers. I can call us co-owners. I can call us shareholders. Whichever I say, it's categorized together. If I want to maybe separate the levels, that's when I would say node holders or stakeholders. Are we together? So now you have to understand that the company is giving 5%. You see this app we're developing? It's the system, the artificial intelligence that will work for us until we die. We are in the grave, in heaven, we're still making money. And so since we are still making money, we can't use it over where we are, right? Our generations begin to make use of it. Make massive wealth. The money Awolowo is making now from Coca-Cola, is he making use of it? Who's making use of it? Those that are alive. Those that he's surviving through. Let's build this legacy. Let's build a legacy. And then, when we give this 5% to the shareholders, you take your own out of it. Look at what you own. Ownership. On the deluxe, you see 0.05. On the node, you see 0.0000125%. That's what you own. That's your ownership. So out of that 5% in general given to us that built it, you have what you own, specially that you subscribe into. And so the business is going to be launching at the sales of 3% out of that 5%. And who are giving this 3%? The node holders. So the launch of SWIFTtrip is calculated by the node holders units, the purchase of the node units. 2% that makes up the 5% is reserved for the stakeholder. So if you are a stakeholder, you bought not from the 3%, you bought from the 2%. SWIFTtrip is not calculating by the stakeholders because why? Not everybody are even going for the stake. The node holders are more in number. Not everybody will see because many people want to be so sure. So they will just encourage themselves, say, let me just go for the nodes. The node is more, and we know, and that's where we can actually build the human capital base of the company. And as we focus in building that, we're also gaining strength in the financial capital base. If we are pursuing the finance, we'll tell you, buy everything. Buy as much. You can buy all of them, sir. But you say you want to buy all. The company say, keep your money for all. Buy one and leave the other one for all. This is a project meant to impact in the lives of 2.4 million people. 2.4 million people will become trillionaires in dollars. You believe it? You will live in it. Like I said, you don't believe it. Watch us accomplish it. If you don't want to be an observer, you heard this thing early. Please become part of these 2.4 million people. Don't stop looking for who don't join. Some people will be asking, who joined? Who, how many they be? People that have joined never asked about you. I believe you understand that. They never asked. By the time it's done, you will discover that nobody will leave his own position for you. And then you really understand that, man, I'm on my own. You hear this information, you are carrying it to a friend. Please, I heard SWIFTtrip. What do you think about it? Person says SWIFTtrip. What did they tell you? You are now the one telling the person. The person will have to advise you with his own fears. And the day that person hear me speak, the person will not come back to you to say, and what do you think about it? That person will subscribe. Instead of this thing, that person here. So you allow somebody to be deciding your destiny. Take responsibility. Somebody told you about SWIFTtrip. Don't go ahead and join SWIFTtrip because you carry the matter to someone and the person now say, hey, make sure you join. No. Then you say, hey, okay, somebody has advised me. Let me join. What kind of life is that? Be responsible. If you won't join, don't join because you say, I won't join. And you want to be part of it. Join it because you say, I will join it. Not because somebody said, join. And then you want to join. Because the same way they say join. Like a man, one of us, one time, he's now one of us, a shareholder of SWIFTtrip now. Before he joined, he came to the headquarters. And before he subscribed, he said he don't have money to subscribe. And just like that, before you know what's happening, he went on to, the next day, he called me, maybe, let me just say 4 days time. He called me and said, sir, we're bringing a man who is a security agent, very intellectual and all of this. And I'll bring him to the office. Can I bring him to the office, sir? I think you should explain SWIFTtrip to him. And I know he will be part of it. He says he's the something to the commissioner of police something in Rivers State. I don't know their rank, so I won't be quoting what I really don't. I'm not familiar with. So, but he says he's something to the commissioner of police. And I said, very good. Bring him over to the office. I never knew that. Even my response shocked him. He thought that maybe I would tell him, no, don't bring such a person. I said, bring him. And I explained with all my heart the vision to this man. I didn't know that he brought him to come and analyze. Not to analyze for him. Not even for himself. He said, come and hear. The story behind it was, come and hear what this man is saying. So that if it's not genuine, you will tell me that it's not genuine. He said, and then when I finished talking to him, they left and said he's escorting me. He was not telling me his story. That's why I'm able to share with you. He said, so he now asked the man, what do you think about that? The man said to him, if you have the money, go for it. He said, because when I am looking at a criminal speaking, I know. He said, that man has a pure heart. Go for it. Anywhere you have that money, go for it. Now, the commissioner man that advised him has not become part of it. So he really just came to see whether it was a this or that. And after he finished, he came to the next meeting on our live seminar. He stood and he was speaking this thing. You can trace back some of our videos and you see this thing I'm telling you. And he said this and that was how he played it out, and that's why he has now been fully convinced to be part of it. My brother, when I carry mic, maybe you expect me to be happy. But I said, okay, I think I didn't talk that week, but the only thing I said, if you turn me upside down and shake me, what you will see is SWIFTtrip coming out. No skeleton in the cupboard. Then the next week, he stood up again to say the same thing. I said, see, it was better that you didn't even bother joining SWIFTtrip than you brought in somebody to come and analyze for you. So it means that the fate or your destiny was just in that person's hands. If that man had said, don't join, what I perceive there is not good, you would have run. He said, yes, that's true. So you would have missed a potential future because of another man's analysis. Come on, be responsible, because whatever comes out from that decision, it is you who bear it, not the person who advised you. And so me, they talk my own. And so I did. Some people will be happy, some people will not be happy. I will tell you as it is. Maybe he will be feeling that somebody, maybe a commissioner or that, told me that I have a pure heart. I will be happy. I'm looking at your own life that would have been pushed out of it because of a person's analysis. It's amazing. So, by the launch of SWIFTtrip, All those who are bringing people to analyze for them, many will cry because many will be analyzed out of it by people's opinion. Nobody's opinion is correct. They will analyze based on their feeling. You go find your own personal conviction. You are convinced, follow. You are not convinced, hey, leave it. Simple. Don't try to be looking for who we motivate you or persuade you. Motivate yourself, persuade yourself, and you will get it done. You will be happy. At least you will be happy you took a decision for yourself. That's the only way you can change the world. That's the way you grow with us. You can't grow in this thing we are pursuing. Nothing will change if it is that somebody push you. When you took that decision by yourself, you'll be able to say, I took it. Not, oh, thank God, though, because of that, my friend. I'm happy. If not for my friend, I would have missed it. That finally pushed me. After that man told me about it, that woman told me. After they persuaded me, and I asked this, my friend, that friend, God bless you. If not for you, I would have not believed to what they told me before. That's not the kind of life. That kind of statement cannot add impact. It cannot add impact to the world. In case you have already entered that kind of, maybe this, you are part of SWIFTtrip today because somebody pushed you into it. It's not too late to start reviving or building that ability of responsibility inside of you. In every other thing, every other decision you'll be making out there in the future, be responsible. That's how you learn. That's how you learn from decisions you made by yourself. When people are advising you, what will I do? You advise you, what will I do? You advise you. You will not learn. You cannot grow. You'll be like a baby all the rest of your life. That's why you will learn from the failure of the past or this and that. You'll be able to comprehend. You'll be able to match things. I know I'm talking to somebody. When I had also fallen victim to all those scamming online stuffs, I told myself, first mumu no be mumu, second mumu, nine be mumu, because I was able to analyze and dissect it myself. Not story you will tell me today that I put money and I'll be getting money. No matter how you paint the picture, sir, carry and go one corner. I will sit down, I will be earning 5% or 2% every day or whatever. Every 24 hours I'm making money. Who are you telling that? You bring a white man picture, put that, pack it one side. I've experienced it before. Let's build and make something happen. So when they advise you here, you will still keep repeating the same pattern. You will not know when something works. You will not know when you will just be like that. It's the truth, though. And I want somebody to catch life out of this thing I'm saying today. It's the path to growth. It's the path to development. It's the path to a changed mindset. When you do it, you learn from it. You do it, you learn from it. You bear the consequences. You bear the risk. You bear the joy of the success. So I'm back to the matter again. Minimum volume to sell is 3%. Volume per node holder shares, 0.5015%. So if you make a division here of the volume that SWIFTtrip is saying we're launching business when we sold this amount and we're giving it to the node holders, so you divide it by the node holder shares, you get 2.4 million nodes out of it. So it means that 2.4 million node holders will consume the 3%. So it's one subscriber to one unit. Take note of that, one subscriber to one unit. And with that understanding, we proceed to let you know that when we're launching this business, we're launching in Nigeria and the United Kingdom. Nigeria and the United Kingdom, that's the countries we've just made clear, but you should know that launching businesses everywhere, it's no challenge. It's no challenge. By the time we're launching in 10 countries, it will be an amazing one, right? So let's leave it in 2 countries first. Even before we were able to launch, register in the United Kingdom. Initially, when we were talking this in 2021, we're going to launch. People were bluntly telling us we can't even register this business in the United Kingdom. Today, that's no longer a challenge. SWIFTtrip is registered in the United Kingdom as Swiftify Technologies Limited, registered in Nigeria, in CSC, and also with SCUM, EFCC. Let's keep moving. Is it that it is registered here or that, or I show you the certificates? Let me go show you the certificates on Telegram. People will be asking these funny questions also. Is it registered here? Is it registered there? Now registration will make business work. I want to take this thing again to another side. Where is this media, right? It's been a while we posted that. Maybe I'll repost it for those joining to be able to get it. Is this thing that's back? So come to the Telegram channel, search for no, this is February. That's too late. That was done in July, I think. June, July. Why am I not seeing our certificates here? Okay. Yeah, media, am I saying this? Please put it up so that we can project this. Thank you. So this is the Nigerian certificate, SWIFTtrip Technology Limited. And then this is the SCUM certificate for EFCC, SWIFTtrip Technology Limited, and this is the incorporation in the United Kingdom, England and Wales, and also July 30, 2024 as SWIFTtrip Technologies Limited. So, like I asked, certificates, they make business work. Haven't they shown you certificates before? And at the end of it, they took the money and ran away. So if you want to judge the launch of SWIFTtrip, follow this thing foolishly. It's not by any analysis. So it's not by analysis. Don't mind me. Maybe somebody will be thinking that I want to show the certificate so that I'll begin to praise or talk the big talk. You don't see certificate before. They will show your certificate, even take you to Dubai and show you everything, show you the white man. At the end of the day, your money is gone. A man told me one day and said, please, what makes businesses to succeed? I think that I should so educate me, let me know why businesses would succeed. How will I know a business has to succeed? Sir, it's a thing of the mind. You can hear everything, and that's why it's a risk. Take the risk. So long you have calculated this thing I am putting in here, and this, when it becomes, which if I keep this token of $100 and I miss the airport business, is it sustainable? Can I pass an airport business to my children? Can it be sustainable until Christ comes? Your answer is a yes. Follow. Give that benefit of doubt. Even the life we are living, you sleep yesterday, it was a risk that you couldn't have woken up today. The marriage you are living, I've seen people who slept because of argument, they carry television, break the man's head where he was sleeping. A man has stabbed a wife where she was sleeping. So the marriage is even risky. You are in the office. What if you didn't reach the office? You landed in hospital. Everything is risky. So it's not different with the part of wealth. Just calculate. Ensure that it's not a type that they tell you, put money, you making money. Build. So long as development. Sir, build. It will change you. Are you with me? That is it. Many people don't want to build because they don't want to pass through the path of patience. They don't want to wait for it. You've heard that SWIFTtrip will launch so time. They'll begin to ask you, 2.4 million shareholders, when will that time come? I beg, that thing will never happen. 2.4 million people. How many are there now? 10,000. I beg. So I'll not tie my money there. No, tie the money with inflation in your bank. Then we know when it launches, people will still bring their money to do it. You get it? When they have brought the money and those ones accomplish it, that man that was arguing with you about when it will launch, go and meet him and say, you remember that time you said it? 20 years ago, Abi? When if the 20 years will be like yesterday. Every one of us here, we have lived over 20 years, Abi. Just think of your 20 years back. Think of when you were in the university. Is it looking so long? So a person, you will know the kind of regret that will be to a person when he had laughed, mocked, and said he won't build. Finally, it was built by others. And then those people that build it reminded the person, you remember your statement? We told you, let's build though. Every analysis that is against what we are doing, it will end up in regret. Now and in the future. If the person delays 1 month, he's still yet to register, and the person had it last month, last 2 months, is waiting. It will, if the person gets registered today, the person will say, oh, if I knew, I would have registered since. Simple. So why am I saying this? Able shareholders of SWIFTtrip with me today in the house. Don't find yourself arguing with person that didn't see the vision. Here we say, if you can't see it, we can't help you. You have to see it yourself. When you see it, you will go for it. When a person around you that has seen the vision greater than that token that the person has to put into this to be a subscriber, the person won't stress you. The person will tell you, this is what I have been looking for. Those are the kind of persons you need. If that's what you've been looking for, then we'll proceed to show you more. What makes SWIFTtrip stand out, we call it a PYC. Some other time, we'll talk about this PYC concept. But what's interesting me right now is to take you to how you benefit from this. And the founder of SWIFTtrip is Honorable Richard Nadi, the founder and the CEO. And I'm right here with you, talking to you now on live stream, on the Telegram live stream, on the Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much for believing in this course with us. How you profit as a subscriber to this global agenda. If you are a deluxe owner, we're using your level as a case study. If you're a node holder, we want to use your level as a case study. When we teach you this, anyone who is a base owner or a standard owner of SWIFTtrip, you know how to calculate it. It's very simple. It's the same way. Just use the level of the ownership here. You see ownership 0.5015%. If you are a base owner, it will be 0.305%. So whatever level you own, you will be able to calculate. So here, we want to look at the per trip analysis. This evaluation is talking about when SWIFTtrip has launched business. So you're giving me your imagination that we've launched business. Take your mind away from this campaign. We have passed this level. We have launched 2.4 million people. It's a reality already. And now, business has commenced. Take your mind into that era. Don't just dwell in this area that we are actually in the reality. You can transcend. When you transcend into this realm and you come back, you will speak audaciously the more. Are you with me? Great. So do it with me. Borrow me that imagination and let's move. So someone is booking this ride. See that ride. Picture it. See a man in the United States, California, booking a ride, and that ride is SWIFTtrip. And he's going to pay in dollars, right? So maybe he paid $4 here. Trips will be flexible. Trips will be $40. Trips will be $400. Wherever he wants to go, there's a driver to take him there. But just because of this paperwork, we'll stick with $4. And we'll also stick with 2,000 naira, a trip done in Nigeria. So just know that wherever the trips are done, in Ghana, in France, in Afghanistan, in Egypt, in Togo, in Cameroon, in South Africa, wherever you're making your money while you sleep. This is a decentralized system. And you multiply 4 by the ownership of the deluxe, which is 0.05, add the percentage sign, that will give you 0.202 cents. And if we do the same with naira, a man who or a woman who booked a ride paid 2,000 naira for a trip, it made a short trip, and a deluxe owner in the house now wants to calculate how much he earns. You know, you're not going to be doing this by hand anymore. By the time the system is built, all of this will be wired into the system automatically. So you earning on a smart contract instantly. At the trip of, when that trip is completed, the driver clicks trip completed. He owns the trigger. The trigger is in his app to distribute profits, and it's going straight to your bank. Oh my God, don't miss this. That's kobo, 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 kobo. You will dare not turn on alert. Did somebody hear that? When they ask you, when you see the preference, maybe at first you want to be seeing it, it will become massive disturbance, because within split of seconds, it's ring, 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 you'll be hearing. Depends on your ringing tone. So if you put song, the song won't, it cannot finish singing the first maybe 2 words. Another has dropped. It's becoming cent. Before you know what's happening, per second, you're already earning $10. So you will grow to that stage. A time will come in the future, per second, $100 is coming in. Is it possible? Extremely possible. All right, so let's see. We get 1 naira from 2,000 multiplied by 0.05%. And then we want to look at the node share. It's $4. Let's check the node holder. What would you earn if you're a node holder? 0.5015% multiplied by 4. You're getting 0.705 cents. And if you a deluxe, if we do that trip in Nigeria, 2,000 naira multiplied by the node share, 2,000 times 0.50, that's 0.0000125, add the percentage sign, you get 0.4025 kobo. Now if I ask a question, seeing this kobo, is it something that anyone will be so happy with? A man who booked who bought SWIFTtrip for 128 million naira, you're showing him how you earn 1 naira. You think the person will be so excited? It can't be. Or a person who came in with $100, you are showing him 0.705 cents. The person will ask, when will this one turn into $100? Or is it the 1 naira only turn into 128 million? So it's even more painful today to the deluxe owner. If it's coming, that money is coming from your pocket, then you understand what I'm saying. To a man, or how do I put this? Let's just say to manpower, that thing is not even possible for you to get your capital back. If you are working by manpower and you're earning this kind of figure. But let's see the power and the abilities of a system. So we say cents can become millions, billions, and trillions of dollars. And I'll be taking you, this is a per day analysis, I'm taking you flying straight to 5 years from now. So study the per day and the per month analysis yourself. It's very easy to understand. I think you've seen how to get the slide on the Telegram. Just go to Telegram, look for the files where I got the SCOOM certificate and others. You will see the SWIFTtrip seminar slide over there and enjoy through by yourself. So where we could be in 5 years from now. 5 years from now, SWIFTtrip has performed thousands of trillions of transactions. A time is coming, we're talking about millions of trillions of transactions. A time in the future is coming, we're talking about trillions and trillions and trillions in its trillions of transactions. That's the end. That's not the end. It just keeps getting better. So long Christ tarries, until Christ comes. That's the end of transportation business, right? That's the end of people buying and selling. Do you know it's not even going to be the end? There are people who will still be trading during the time of Antichrist. That should not be you. So our business should end when Christ comes. And then 1 naira, I'm just doing something small here, 50 trillion trips. 50 trillion. A person will be saying it's over exaggeration. Sir, no problem. I will ask you, can 50 trillion trips happen? Maybe as we're going in business 100 years while we're in business, can it happen? Your answer to that will be, oh, it will over happen. So in this, I'm telling you that in 3 years, I, the CEO, has given you that figure. It's a done deal. 3 years. 5 years, it's a worst case analysis. You believe it? Congratulations, we go build it together. You don't believe it? Congratulations, you will watch us and others who will have it. We will build it and we will live in it. So in this atmosphere, there should be no doubt, because the person who doubts feels the repercussion of his doubt. And then 1 naira multiplied by 50 trillion. You can close your eyes to do that. That's 50 trillion naira. 1 naira times unlimited trips. That's unlimited naira. Unlimited dollars. So when we say SWIFTtrip makes you a trillionaire in dollars, it's an understatement to the kind of impact you make out of this. Maybe someone who is very old now will say, how will it happen in my own time? Sir, if it doesn't happen in your time, your children will enjoy it. So if you will not do SWIFTtrip because of you, do it because of your children. They will never have to go through this path of patience that will say, wait, let's build. We will launch. No, when they inherit the account, it's money they are making. So the one that won't be here to enjoy it, our children will enjoy it. Do it for them. 0.202 cents gives you $100 billion. That's what we're talking about. If I am showing you how a deluxe owner earns 50 trillion, what about me, the CEO? Can we raise 50 trillion in this stage of campaign? How much in billions are we going to raise that CEO will carry money and run away? Anyone that does that is a madman. You hear me? That's perpetual madness. Chronic one. In 2021, the easiest registration we ever did, because not this one we're talking about in tens of, then we're talking hundreds of thousands of naira to register in SWIFTtrip. No office. A man listening to our Telegram meeting finish, and then he said, then we were using Zoom. He said, I have a question. I said, what's the question, sir? I was expecting bombarding of questions, as many do. He said, what's the company? Because then I've not talked about subscription. He said, what's the company account? Can I get the company account? I said, is that your question, sir? I said, yes. I said, the company account is this and that. He said, okay. Sorry. He said, I'm interested in the units of 500,000 naira. That was about around the basic 4 or standard as at then. I said, wow. Okay, I thought he was actually just pulling my legs. I said, that is the most easiest registration that was ever done then. He just listened and he said, okay, I need the account number. Before we finished meeting, I received the alert. I tried calling this man back. He didn't pick. After 3 days, he called. He was laughing. He said, do you know why I said? He said, I am in heavy need of money now. He said, but I decided to sacrifice that money. He said, when I listened, I saw the vision, and I said to myself, if this young man carries people money and run away, he does not know what he carries. That is a person who has seen the vision, not those ones that will be saying, anyone that tells you, CEO will carry the money and run away, that person has not seen the vision. Are you with me? That's the easiest way you judge a person who has seen this vision. Anyone who sees it will not, that thing, it won't flash through his mind or her mind. I carry the money and run away. Any shareholder out there will stand up and build this thing. Build it, develop it, and carry that glory and that name of the first person to implement the PYC or whatever we're coming here to do. First person to put together these massive services together. What gain? I don't know. We are here for impact. We'll make that massive impact. We want to change the normal. Everybody believes that so long as Nigerian, nothing good will come out of it. We're here for a difference. And you know that talk is a lie from the pit of hell. Go look at many things out there that are working in this nation. Is Nigeria. Let's make a great name for ourselves. 0.705 cents multiplied by 50 trillion trips, that's $2.5 million. And in Naira, you multiply the Naira value, 4 zeros 25 kobo, that's 1.25 billion. You make this at ease while you sleep. This is better than any landed asset out there. What land can you buy with $100 today, I beg? What land? If there's anyone, know the kind of forest you went to. So in the next 20 years, if that place you bought that land of $100, it won't even see the light of the day yet. But do you see how $100 on this analysis has turned into $2.5 million? $128,000 has turned into $100 billion. What land will you buy with $128,000 that would yield that in 5 years for you? Let's leverage on the power of systems. Let's leverage. 128 million. Where? What land can turn it into 50 trillion naira? There is power in collaboration. It's not the money, it's the collaboration. You are collaborating with 2.4 million people. Yeah. Collaborating with 2.4 million persons. So you should understand now that collaboration is the new kind of currency. SWIFTtrip will make you a trillionaire in dollars. We say this audaciously. Media, you flash this on the screen and flash me back. That SWIFTtrip will make you good, a trillionaire in dollars. I can see myself now on the screen. I was teaching us last night, those on Telegram. I don't know if some of us encountered that. I encountered a scripture that said, I like it, I'll keep mentioning it. I used to define faith like the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. And then I defined it on my own definition, as you used to know. Believing foolishly. Believing foolish, that's what it means. But in the book of Isaiah, chapter 7, verse 9, New Living Translation, in the B part of it, he says, unless you stand firm, or unless your faith stands firm, I cannot make you stand. The Lord speaking. Do you understand that scripture? He says, unless your faith is standing firm, that is to say, there is a responsibility from every individual who wants to be great. That responsibility is not given to you. God will not make you stand if you are not first standing. What did he tell? Is it Joshua? He said, be strong and be courageous. Be very courageous. He said, do not fear the face of the people. He said, if you fear their face, I will make you worthless before them. But if you are bold and if you are courageous, he said, I will make you so great before the people. He needs that thing inside of you. First, stand. Are you with me? God needs it so that he can bless you. See this thing we talk about, SWIFTtrip making you a trillionaire in dollars. It's your responsibility to go believe it. Believe it for yourself and then stand in that faith so that you can be made to stand and established with this. If your faith is shaking, he said, you will have nothing from the Father. For there is no blessing for a double-hearted man. You've never seen a double-hearted man, a complainer who has maybe now just suddenly exploded and is now a great man. Not possible. I've not seen a pessimistic, wealthy man. It will never happen. So please, ensure you do your very best to stand firm in your faith so that God himself can establish you upon the earth. That's the key to success. You have a responsibility. You have a part to play. There are so many scriptures like that. I've also seen one in Habakkuk, but I can't quote the exact scripture. He says, God has prepared many good things for you. He says, but without you, he cannot fulfill them. Oh my God. Don't worry, I'll find that scripture also for you. He has prepared so many things. So what we'll be doing while we're moving onward to launch the business, we say inculcate the passion, the purpose, the persistence. Be passionate, be purposeful, be persistent. In what? In helping people. This information you've received today, it's useless if you keep it to yourself. Once you have purchased your unit, you can't buy another. There's nothing like I'm keeping it for myself so I can go gather more money to buy more. If you could buy maybe 100 units, then it's good you reserve it for yourself, because if you share it very quick, people will buy it and you will not see space. But this one, you will buy only one. The day you hear it and you've bought, it's useless keeping it to yourself. And don't come and ask anybody when we SWIFTtrip launch when you are not pioneering the cost of the launch. It will launch at 2.4 million shareholders. Simple. So you heard that. Nobody deceived you. We're not here to deceive anybody. Pioneer it. Help us. If you keep it, it will. So imbibe that thing in you to help people have access to this information. Like I talked in the beginning, be the influencer we need. Be the influencer. I'm not here to mention names, but you can influence your community. As you are doing it, you are helping SWIFTtrip. And then we say, leave the same results and the fulfillment. What's the fulfillment here? You become a better version of you, and you make more money. So someone is asking, how do I make more money? You would earn it this way, by simply setting up a media business for yourself through SWIFTtrip. Mark Zuckerberg is becoming what he is today because of advertisement to media. Advertising. You advertise this, it pays you greatly. You recommend a person who says, I love this, I want to buy the deluxe or the base. You earn 10% directly. All the company needs from that is 90%. 10% is added to that as what? Commission of adverts. You advertised, you sold, the CEO will never meet that person without you. So that's why the company will never, or the CEO will never say to you, you know, we're in the vision stage, please, what if you take 5%? You know, 5% is really big. 5% will be 6.4 million. That will do a lot of things for you, and you know you still have a lot of opportunities to share more with your friends. I do say, God forbid it. God forbid it that the company will ever take from you what you deserve. I go to radio and I talk, a person becomes a stakeholder. That 12.8 million is my own. It's not for SWIFTtrip. I will use that money as I like. So if I can say this, you should know that your money is your money. Set up that business, a media business, right from the comfort of your home. And this is so easy that a Telegram meeting, the link, share it. Nobody needs to come to the office per se. Live 10 a.m. we are here. Live 8 p.m. we are here. Leverage on these tools and make massive money for you and your family while we are building. So you see, all the way while waiting, you are helping people, people are appreciating you, people are saying thank you, and you will have no single cause of regretting that part or this work with us. I do say, SWIFTtrip will make you proud. Everybody that has maybe those trusts that has been shattered, destroyed, you brought to businesses, they even arrested you. It's time to regain back those trusts. Share with them so that they will not come back to you and say, okay, you know the one that will not work, and now you saw the one that will work, you now did not share with us. Share with them. Share with them. And then you told a friend that became a note holder, you get $15 out of it. Soonest that will be top to be added. $15. Before it gets $100, it's going to be so beautiful. $15 multiplied by 1,000 naira, that's 15,000 naira. Indirect, you earn 2.5. That's if told a person that told someone else. You don't know the seminar that person who, you don't know how the person went about it, but you just get 2.50 cents, which is approximately 2,500 naira. You get $1 in the third generation. You get 0.5 cents in the fourth generation. Congratulations, every shareholders to SWIFTtrip. We're bouncing right to the top, and you have an extra media cash award. We've activated 50 units. These are for pioneers. These ones are able shareholders. You didn't just do one and you stopped and started waiting for company to launch. You went on pioneering the course. The moment you hit 50 activated units for 50 people, the company says thank you with a $50 cash award and calls you a runner of the vision. You've activated 500 accounts, 500 nodes for 500 people. The company says thank you. Though it's not compared to the insults you faced, $1,000 is yours, and you become a SWIFTtrip icon. And the Star Award, which is called the Face of SWIFTtrip, you get a $10,000 award, which is 5,000 activated nodes. And we'll say, do you know that you can win a lot of award items during the course of this campaign while we are heading towards 100,000 milestone? Today we are 10,000. When we were 1,000, this 10,000 looked like impossible. Now that we are in 10,000, talking about 100,000 shareholders, in somebody's mind, it is totally impossible. Bluntly impossible. The person is compared. By the time we hit 100,000, when we say 1 million, 1 million will be looking like. But you should understand that the coming in of every one single person to this course changes everything. Are you with me, media? You should know when I am trying to communicate. Media. Media. Are you with me? My God. Where's my media? Media, like I always say, you should know when I want to communicate. Are you sleeping over there? Oh my God. Media, don't do this to me again. So let's go straight to it. Give me the slide. You win in 8 days batches from Friday 6 p.m. to Friday 6 p.m. And that will be, you activate 20 nodes, you win a brand new mobile phone. When you've activated 15, you get a 50 kg bag of rice. When you've activated 10, you get a 25 kg bag of rice. So in this December, you can share bags of rice for your friends. People say this bag of rice is very expensive now. Not in SWIFTtrip. Just do the business of the media work. I know we've already seen it on the website. What's today's price? Can we have one of our ambassadors on mute to speak? Just to get a feedback that we can hear me actually.
66,500, Chief.
Yes, 66. Thank you so much. 66,500. And that's to say, every one of us can always get that
66,500, yeah.
on the platform. And when is the new price setting in? Today is 11th, 12. It changed today, right? So 11, 12,
Changing of
13th.
things.
Yeah, so this promo is going to last till on the 13th. And then it becomes 67,000 naira. So if you have an opportunity to hear this today and you say, I want to analyze, that analysis will end up say, oh, if I had known, I would have been part of it earlier enough. So you see this says, register now, deposit your node activation fee of 66,500 naira, or in dollars 66.50 dollars. We have the USDT wallet also here. You want to pay by USDT, you're welcome. And when you pay by USDT, you can easily make your withdrawals in USDT. And the company account, Certified Technologies Limited, we have the Nigerian account here. Make your payment there. We have the USD. If you're paying by USD, pounds or euro, you have to make use of the SWIFT code provided by by FCNB Bank, FCNBNGLAXSX. All right. So what next are we looking into? So this promo is going to be valid until October 13th, 2024. So send the proof of payment to the person who told you about SWIFTtrip. You can read this on the screen yourself, and your first name, last name, email, phone number is very essential. And there's a warning here that says, do not use your nickname. You must use a name that matches with your bank account so you can withdraw your advert bonuses. Advert bonuses, when you make your withdrawals within 3 days or 7 working days, it gets to you. It's paid in batches. All right, so then we look at your sponsor. The next instruction tells you that your sponsor will be the one to forward your proof of registration to the company account. To the company, which is here we have the company admin, the national admin. We have hub admins in different states. For the admin in the headquarters, we call him the national admin, or we address him as national admin. We have state admins. But if you have a hub admin, a state admin in your state, you have to work with that state admin. You're wasting your time if you're working with the national admin. Are you with me? I want to say it that way. You're wasting your time if you're working with the national admin. When you have a state admin in your state, if you're taking people to the venue over there in your state or in your country to meet the people who are representing SWIFTtrip over there, it's more impactful to those people. So they can have a contact with the representative of the company over there, of which you are the representative over there, but at least relate to the people who the company entrusting with its activation codes as well. Those persons over there are the ones to issue to you the activation code. It makes so much meaning working hand in hand with them. So I would introduce you to this. So you only to reach out to this national admin if you have no state admin in your state or in your country. All right, so that has been dealt with, and then we move on to see. We'll say after your sponsor has proceed with the registration, okay, you go download the app. Okay, that's just an instruction that can guide you to get the app link. Also, iPhone users make use of the node.swifttripcampaign.com to get access to the app, and then the website link. So you will easily know a person that has refused to go through full information, full clip of the information. You send this chat to a person. If you want to register a person, just copy this and send it to the person. If the person runs back to you and says, I don't know how to get the app, know that the person just made payments to the company account and did not read what you gave to him. The person came back to you to say, I don't know how to make use of iPhone. How do I get access I'm using iPhone. I don't know how to. The person didn't read it. Oh, you have a website. How do I know if the company has a website? I want to read more. And you send the person didn't read what you sent to the person. Every information for a new friend or a prospect is in that post. So copy it and send it to a friend of yours that wants to be part of SWIFTtrip. And then I will introduce you to the introduction here, or rather give you access to the SWIFTtrip. Let's call this the help desk right now on SWIFTtrip. You will reach out to 090 32119017 or 08122083712, and these are the numbers you will connect with to invite a person directly to the headquarters of SWIFTtrip. You want to get the address details, it's right there in the number. Just get to them and they would explain to you. So if you have a friend in Rivers State, you want that person to be part of the meeting we hold every Saturday, an award event. We give awards. Those awards you see, the mobile phone and all of it, we give it to our shareholders on that Saturday at the headquarters. So you have a friend in Port Harcourt, you want the person to experience a big time with us, a very thrilling moment. I tell you the fact. Invite those friends by getting a VIP ticket for them, and it's free. You are not buying it. But if you tell that person by mouth and the person comes without the ticket, the person will have to go home. He or she can have access to the hall. The person offers money. There is no money the person will need to pay to get into the hall. All the person needs is that VIP ticket. Every person who comes to the seminar is traceable to someone that actually invited them. So with that, it's a very good way to ensure that everyone who comes are well secured. So thank you so much. We appreciate you for understanding that. So ticket booking for this Saturday is open. Keep inviting your friends, reminding them for that ticket. Reserve a seat for them, and let's make it happen. Let's make it happen this Saturday. This Saturday should be Operation Fill the Hall. Let the hall be filled massively. Invite your friends like no other time before, and it's going to be awesome all the way. God bless you. And it's time to introduce to us the hub admins in the house before I take questions from anyone who's joined us for the first time. Look at this, you see right here is Ambassador Dr. Tamke, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Edo State. You want to subscribe to SWIFTtrip now and you're in Edo State? No. You want to subscribe, you have to send your proof of payments to the person who told you about this meeting. So wherever that person is connecting from, it's not going to be a challenge. I come again. You are here in our meeting today for the first time. You are not to connect with any other person other than the person that told you about SWIFTtrip. If you go connect, you are in Benin City and you join today for the first time, you go connect to Ambassador Dr. Tamke. He will ask you, who connected you to SWIFTtrip? You say, oh, are you a shareholder? You say, no, I want to get registered today. He will tell you, go and send your receipt to the person that told you about it. So instead of moving that long transactions, once you've made your payments, tell the person, I've paid, send person the proof of payment. That person who is your sponsor is the one to reach out to the company state admin in Edo State. Are you with me? And in every other state I'll be showing. I'm taking time in the first one so that I will not need to repeat myself all the way. So Dr. Tamke is in Edo State, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip over there. If you are a sponsor to anyone here and you're based in Edo State, send him the proof of payment. And if you were registered as a shareholder yesterday, no problem, you don't need to go start contacting your sponsor to say, hey, register this person under me. No, you are now a shareholder. Feel free to reach out to the company admin over there. Give him the proof of payment. Tell him, sir, if you send me this activation code now, in fact, I don't even know what you want to send me. What will I do? This is the receipt. I don't know what to do from here. Be open. He will teach you. Everyone who's a professional today was once a novice. Are you with me? So please, reach out to him. He's going to help you, and he's going to be so happy to do that for you. So we have next Ambassador Jerry, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Rivers State. That's his phone contact over there. You're in Rivers State, and you have a prospect now that has sent you the proof of payment. Reach out to him. Tell him to teach you about it, and he's going to teach you. So send you the activation code. You go into your app, activate the node. Instantly, you get your 15,000 naira as an advert bonus in your back office. Soon as it's going to be turned into dollars, it's just a matter of time, okay? It's a matter of time. Once it hits $100, everything changes. Thank you so much, Ambassador Cherud. And we have right here Madam Valid Gold. Madam Valid Gold is the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Akwa Ibom, Uyo. So connect with her to get your prospect registered. Send her the proof of payment if you're in Akwa Ibom, and she's going to help you do justice to that. We have Madam Chinoyeram, the hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Germany. Connect with her. She would guide you as well if you are based in Germany. Thank you so much, ma, for all you do for SWIFTtrip. The full contact is there for WhatsApp. Chat her and have a good time talking with her. We have, okay, all these are our able shareholders. Able shareholders, thank you so much. Okay, Ambassador Cyprian, I skipped you, sorry. The hub admin of SWIFTtrip in Enugu. Thank you so much for all you do for SWIFTtrip. We love you and we appreciate you. We should be having a hub admin in UK soon. Mr. Dominic, how are you doing? I want to hear from you. I don't know if you're in your working place now. If you don't speak, I would consider you are in your working environment. That's Mr. Dominic. He's in the United Kingdom. Let's hear from you. I want to know how the campaign is going on over there. Mr. Dominic, hope you're doing great today. If you're speaking, we can't hear you. You have to click the middle button to speak. Okay, so I take it's network, or you are in the office rather. And we have Oluwaseun Sofowora. Hope I spoke or I pronounced the name well. This should be your first time. You can click on mute to speak. Let's hear from you. Want to welcome someone who's joining us today for the first time, or a very new friend. Let's get familiar with you. How are you doing? You have a comment, you have observations, you have contributions, you have questions. You can then ask, and we'll be very glad to communicate with you on that. How are you doing, Oluwaseun? Click the middle button to speak. If you're speaking, we can't hear you, not until you unmute your mic. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Great to connect with you. I'm happy to hear your feedback. How's the family doing over there, and which state are you connecting from?
Uh, Family is fine. I'm connecting from Lagos.
From Lagos State. Amazing. And this is your first time to be with us. Am I right?
Yeah, very right.
Great. I'm happy to connect with you, Mr. Oluwaseun. So, you joined this meeting early. Are you sure?
Yes,
Okay. Meaning you
yes.
heard
I think
everything
in
we
the
talked
middle
about.
of it.
Great. I'm happy to connect with you, and I'm believing that soon as you'll be a shareholder of SWIFTtrip. And I'll be in Lagos. Let me quickly announce this. I'll be in Lagos by December 14th. December 14th will be the end of year event of SWIFTtrip, a business conference that's going to be massive, impactful. So let's rally around. And also on the 13th will be for the shareholders of SWIFTtrip. We'll have some brief communications that morning, and maybe in the hours of 2, we should be hitting the streets. A massive rally should go on over there and inviting a lot of prospects to that event. So that's going to be great. Oluwaseun, thank you so much for being here today. Do you have any question to ask?
None for now. None for now.
Okay, I'm happy to connect with you. Thank you so much, and we'll say God bless you as you make use of this information you've got today. So we have Prince Frank. Prince Frank, how are you doing? Could this be your first time, Prince Frank? Can you unmute your mic? Let's get familiar. Let's make welcome of you to our midst. The able shareholders will be thrilled and happy to know you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good day, sir. Hope all is going well with you.
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir.
Great. Is this your first time to be with us?
No, I've actually been on this meeting since long, but
Oh, wow.
I just registered yesterday.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. I'm so happy. That's an added one to SWIFTtrip. God bless you so much. SWIFTtrip just gained strength. Thank you, sir. Okay, so which state are you connecting from?
From Abia State.
From Abia. And have you met the admin of Abia, Madam UK Ramwafo?
No, not yet, but
Not yet.
I just registered to the help of my brother, who have already been there.
Okay, that would be great.
Kinsley, brother Kinsley.
Kingsley is his name.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much for being here, and I encourage you, keep joining this meeting frequently. Your name should be appearing frequently in these meetings, morning and night. Invite your friends, okay? And that's the easiest way you can campaign. Yes, you don't need to struggle. You just joined yesterday. Sir, I tell you the truth, you don't need to start maybe struggling to explain SWIFTtrip to anybody. You just tell the person, I know a way that can make you an owner of an airport. The person will say, what? You say, okay, join with this link. The link you used in joining today, share it to the person by this evening. Just edit the time. Tell the person, use this link to join by 8 p.m. tonight. That link will bring the person into this meeting. Are you with me?
Okay,
and when that person is
educated
about it, the person subscribes, sends you the proof of payment, you process it through the Abia State Hub admin. Instantly, you get your advert bonus. So you will be at the comfort of your home, your environment, wherever you're doing your business, your office work, whatever, you're making money online through SWIFTtrip just by pioneering this course with all of your hearts with us. God bless you, sir. I'm happy to connect with you, Prince Frank. So you will do another thing for me. Add your picture.
Okay.
Add your picture to your bio. That will help me to always relate with you. So anytime maybe I miss the name, I'll just see your picture. I'll know that, okay, this is Prince Frank. Okay?
I will, sir.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to meet you today.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So that's Prince Frank from Abia. And, okay, Azuka. Azuka, I know this name. Azuka and Nehobi. But I want to, let's rub mine today, let's get familiar more. How are you doing? Can you unmute your mic?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, madam. Hope all is going well today.
Yeah, we thank God, sir.
Great. For the benefit of everyone, which state are you connecting from today?
I'm in Lagos.
In Lagos, wow. And I believe you are preparing for the end of year event.
Very well, sir.
Great. That means you'll be glad to see me.
Of course, so. I've been wanting to see you since. Only that
wow,
I've not traveled to Port Harcourt for some time now.
That would be great. It's going to be a great one and it's going to be impactful. Thank you so much, Ma, for all you do for SWIFTtrip. So please, can you add a
You're
bio
welcome, sir.
picture also to your profile? A picture to your profile. That will also help me
Oh,
to be able
oh,
to.
all right, sir.
Yes, thank you
I'll
so
do
much,
that.
mommy. I am happy to connect with you
You're
today.
welcome.
Thank you. Okay, so
Thank you,
I am
sir.
leaving this advice mantle today on you. As a shareholder of SWIFTtrip, what advice would you give to those joining us today for the first time? And what advice do you give to us who are pioneering SWIFTtrip along with you?
Um, the thing is that the first time I heard about SWIFTtrip,
Yeah.
I was like,
Let me hear the story.
SWIFTtrip. I was like, in fact, I saw the vision early. I don't know if you remember correctly. I joined the meeting. In fact, somebody posted it in a group where I was.
Okay.
And after reading it, I couldn't connect with the person that posted the um, um, comment or the post. So I just joined the meeting in that next day. So after listening, and I asked one or two questions and asked you whether children can be registered, because I was looking at the bigger picture already. So you said yes. So though it took me for some time because I had to gather the money to pay for. I have two children, including myself. Then I had to pay for three of us to register at the same time.
Wow.
So uh, I'm just praying by the grace of God. We start, and in fact, I don't know how I'll say this. That's people are hearing SWIFTtrip now. And this is the best time to register
Yeah.
because the way I see it, by the time we launch SWIFTtrip, the struggle will be too much, and let it not catch you unawares. You say, I don't have money now. When they were telling you you had money, but you were just like, what if, what if? Why not throw away your what if now and join the bandwagon? Because you can't beat them, so you need to join them. In this particular case, you can't beat them,
I hear you, man.
so you join the bandwagon
Wow.
and continue. I pray by the special grace of God, everything will turn out just the way I'm imagining it in my head.
Amen. Better than
Just,
imagination. That's it,
yeah.
definitely.
Well,
Wow. Thank you so much, Madam
amen.
Azuka. It's awesome.
Thank you, sir.
And we are
Yes,
thrilled
sir.
hearing from you today. So another time would be that we will have an opportunity to speak again, which is 8 p.m. tonight. Please invite your friends. Yes, as we're going home now
Yes, sir.
to relax, your friends needs to hear. So please share, and invite them to the meeting. Thank you so much, Madam Azuka. Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
ambassadors in the house. Thank you, able shareholders in the house. Thank you, the first timers. Thank you, every one of you. I am Honorable Richard Nadi, the founder and the CEO of SWIFTtrip. It will be a great time again by 8 p.m. this night. Have a great day and a lovely time. To those that followed us on Facebook and on YouTube, thank you. We love you. Bye bye.